Hello travelers, welcome back to the channel. Today we escaped the hustle and bustle of Lisbon and came on a day trip to Sintra. There are many reasons why Sintra is a must-see when you come to Lisbon. First, it's close enough. Second, it's easy to get to from Lisbon either by train or car. And third, it is so beautiful that I guarantee you it will be one of the highlights of your trip. Most people will tell you that the most convenient option to get to Sintra is the commuter train from Lisbon's Rocio station to Sintra station, which takes about 40 minutes and runs frequently throughout the day. I chose to take an Uber ride from my hotel near Avenida Libertad to the entrance to Palacio da Pena for just 21 euros. This for me is the most convenient way to move around, as you don't have to rely on figuring out train schedules or getting from Sintra train station to the palace. Once in Sintra, the best way to move around is by using the local tourist buses, especially bus 434, which forms a loop connecting the main sites, the historic center, Castelo dos Moros and Pena Palace. Sintra has been a retreat for Portuguese royalty for centuries, thanks to its lush mist-covered hills and refreshingly mild climate. Best known for its 19th century romantic architecture, the town is filled with colorful palaces and mysterious estates that feel almost otherworldly. Tucked into the Sintra Mountains, it is noticeably cooler and calmer than Lisbon, which is why it remains one of the country's most popular day trips. With its blends of history, nature and fairy tale scenery, Sintra truly feels like the place pulled straight from a storybook and one of Portugal's most memorable destinations. Our first stop today is the Pena Palace, sitting on Sintra's highest hill. When you buy the tickets to the palace, there is also the option to buy the ticket to the bus that will take you just to the door of the entrance. They say on the website that it's around 30 minutes walk, but it's really more like 7 minutes. Famous for its vibrant colors and playful towers, Pena Palace is one of Sintra's most iconic landmarks and a highlight for visitors to the region. Built in the 19th century by King Ferdinand II on the ruins of a former monastery, it showcases an eclectic blend of Gothic, Moorish, and Manueline architectural styles. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Portugal's 7 wonders, attracting visitors from all around the world. Designed as a romantic retreat, the palace sits high above the town, offering sweeping views over the forested hills of the Sintra Mountains. Whether you wander through the palace terraces, explore the gardens, or simply take in the dramatic mountaintop scenery, Pena Palace offers an unforgettable blend of history, nature, and fantasy. Inside the palace, rooms have been preserved to reflect royal life, featuring elegant furnishings, intricate tilework, and panoramic windows that frame sweeping views all the way to the Atlantic. Highlights include the richly decorated Arab Room, the Noble Hall, and the Queen's Chambers, each showcasing the palace's eclectic artistic influences. Original furnishings and decorative arts offer insight into daily life at the Portuguese court during the 19th century. Together, these spaces provide visitors with a vivid sense of the palace's ceremonial and private functions. The gardens around the palace are beautiful and as impressive as the palace itself. Very green and lush, and it's a pleasure to walk around. You have to be very careful though, because it's very steep and the pavement is not very uniform. Just a 15-minute walk from the palace is the Moorish Castle, a fortress built by the Moors during the 8th and 9th centuries. From its stone ramparts, you get a breathtaking panoramic views of Sintra, the Atlantic Ocean, and even Pena Palace. But because there are so many must-see attractions in Sintra, we're going to leave this one for another time. To get to our next attraction, we're taking bus 434 by the entrance of the palace back into the old town, and from there we will walk to Quinta da Regaleira. Our second stop is Quinta da Regaleira, definitely one of the most mysterious and beautiful places you have in Sintra. I cannot recommend it any higher. This is just simply stunning. Quinta da Regaleira is definitely one of Sintra's most mysterious attractions. The estate was built in the early 1900s by Carvalho Monteiro, an eccentric millionaire who commissioned the Italian set designer Luigi Mancini. Mancini's theatrical vision is evident throughout the property, from the ornate towers and symbolic sculptures to the countless whimsical details hidden among the gardens, giving the entire place an air of mystery and imagination. The structure of the palace combines Gothic, Renaissance, and Manueline architecture with symbolisms related to alchemy, masonry, and the Knights Templar. The palace itself is beautifully intricate, with carved stone gargoyles, twisted columns, and balconies framed by leafy vines. It's the kind of building where every window and arch has a story behind it. Walking through it feels a little bit like stepping into a fairy tale world where every corner invites you to explore. This place is just simply stunning. Leafy gardens everywhere, winding path, and little surprises everywhere you look. The palace itself is just a marvel. So many intricate details on it. Just simply magical. As you wander through the gardens, you will come across quiet ponds, secret doorways, and beautiful viewpoints tucked between the trees. Quinta da Regaleira is the perfect place to slow down, roam freely, and capture some truly dreamy moments. The star of the estate is the initiation well, a dramatic spiral staircase that takes you deep underground and connects the hidden tunnels and grottos. It was used for ceremonial purposes by the Knights Templar. All this walking has made me very hungry, so we're heading now for lunch at Bacalao na Vila, a hidden little gem in the center of the old town. What makes Bacalao na Vila special is that they prepare their own bacalao in-house, using every part of the fish to add depth to the dish's flavor. They also offer an incredible tapas-style cut dishes menu. The restaurant is warm and welcoming, with a laid-back vibe and friendly staff, perfect for a relaxed meal after a day of exploring. We opted for the classics. Cod fritters that were incredible, bacalao abra, which I tried for the first time and was definitely my favorite, and the octopus salad that never disappoints. Each dish felt comforting and authentic, highlighting the simplicity and quality of Portuguese cuisine. Wandering through Sintra's old town feels like stepping into a perfectly preserved village from another era, where time seems to slow and every cobble street leads to something charming and unexpected. Small, colorful shops line the streets, filled with local crafts, hand-painted tiles, traditional pastries, and thoughtful souvenirs that reflects the soul of the town. Sintra's Old Town isn't just a place to shop, it's a place to absorb the atmosphere, connect with local traditions, and experience the timeless magic that makes the destination so unforgettable. Sintra's Old Town isn't just a place to shop, it's a place to absorb the atmosphere, connect with local traditions, and experience the timeless magic that makes this destination so unforgettable. It is a place that gently invites you to slow down, linger a little longer, and savor the quiet beauty of everyday life in Sintra. Our final stop for the day is Palacio de Montserrat. It's a hidden little gem that a lot of people skip when they come to Sintra, and today I'm going to show you why you shouldn't. With its stunning blend of Gothic, Indian and Moorish styles, Montserrat Palace is a place that is sure to take your breath away. Built in the mid-1800s by Francis Cook, a wealthy Englishman merchant, the palace feels like a fairy tale with its elegant arches, intricate stonework, and decorative domes. Compared to the busy Pena Palace, Montserrat has a more relaxed, secret garden vibe where you can really take your time exploring the palace's beautiful rooms and imagining the romantic stories behind its design. Every corner of the building feels full of character, blending luxury with the natural beauty of the surrounding hills. Stepping inside the palace feels like entering a dream woven by many cultures and eras. The interiors are richly decorative yet surprisingly light, with delicate stucco work, intricate geometric patterns, and sweeping arches. Soft pastel tones and ornate detailing guide you through a sequence of elegant rooms, each more theatrical than the last, while the central hall's domed ceiling filters daylight in a way that feels almost sacred. There is a sense of romance and fantasy throughout the palace, as if the space was designed less for daily life and more to inspire wonder, a perfect reflection of Sintra's magical spirit. The park around the palace is just as magical as the palace itself, so beautiful that you will feel like you're in an enchanted botanical garden filled with exotic plants, winding paths, and little surprises around every turn. You can stroll along tree-lined avenues, find peaceful ponds, and climb terraces with breathtaking views of the Sintra Hills. Whether you're wandering through the gardens, exploring the palace, or just taking in the scenery, Montserrat feels like a place to slow down, enjoy nature, and soak in the romantic storybook charm that makes Sintra so special. And that's a wrap on our Sintra day trip. If you enjoy exploring with us, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next journey.